funny? You gotta get this in there. I was at your first stand-up show.
Wow.
Remember, it was at the Bocce?
That wasn't a stand-up.
You butchered Terry. You came at Terry, and then he died 2 days later. Steve?
This is what happened.
Steve?
I was doing comedy 2 months. There was a blizzard.
So Bocce was your first stand-up.
So what are your favorites or most known stand-up popular in the store?
I'm gonna pour you right now.
Okay. All right. Raise everybody.
And action.
All right, South Philly Spots. I'm Steve Rinaldi. We got Rich behind the camera here. We're on Moymensing and Shunk. We're about to walk in Little Nick's Deli. We're gonna get a hoagie. I'm starving. Richie's hungry. Let's go in. You guys ain't camera shy, are you?
I'm making a South Philly right now for that order, so I'm gonna let him do the video.
You got him.
He got me mixing up the rod.
So is Gary your longest employee?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
And how did that relationship establish?
Just walked in one day.
Okay.
I put the word out. I asked a few friends of mine, you know, asking about getting a job, looking around, you know, just word of mouth. And he walked in one day. A friend of mine did say, "Oh, I got this kid Gary who might stop around." I said, "Oh, you know, come in."
You know I'm a huge Cutler fan.
I know. That's why, you know, you gotta pan fry them like your mom's house, Mo.
Okay.
I bet you didn't think it would happen where like people start coming in.
For him. For Dad. Oh yeah. No,
He's like a mascot.
It's funny though, cause like,
He's like, you know.
it's funny though too, cause he knows the people I know the people he knows, and just they never knew, like, you know, put it together. And then little by little, like I said, you start talking to this guy. I know Gary, I know Ricky, like, you know.
So that's how the neighborhood.
We kind of run in the same circle.
So I told Gary when I connected with him to get in here to do this for you, and I said, yeah, so we want to promote it as, you know, you guys are the new South Philly Hoagie King. He said, nah, it ain't new. We are the Hoagie King. He got really upset that I even put that out there like that.
Right.
No, you guys take a lot of pride in your work.
Absolutely.
You know?
Shark provolone, fresh chicken cutlet. That's awesome. It's a money shot right there.
What's the difference between Parma prosciutto and
Parma, it's cured a
non-Parma?
little different. Like, we use domestic also, which is very popular. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Parma is like another level. You know, it depends what we're making. Like, you know, certain things we use the domestic, and most things we use the Parma. Listen, slowly but surely, we're going to be using Parma for everything. You know, 20 years ago, they didn't really have Parma. That wasn't a big thing years and years ago. I mean, they had it, but nobody spent $25 a pound for Parma prosciutto. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Now
what do you
people
think?
Like to eat now.
What do you think kicked that? Or like?
What, the food?
Like the Parma.
Parma. People are doing their homework. People are like, you know, like they know what good stuff is. People, like years ago, people watch what they spend on things. They really did. Like, you know, before there was a lot of people who come in and would go, how much is the hoagie? You know, $5. You know, they would look for a bargain.
Yeah.
I gotta say, now people are willing to pay for something that's good. Fight for the nub.
So you always got your bread at a Versa?
No.
Oh, no?
Over the years, I've tried pretty much all of it. And then I always look for different bread, though. I was always looking for who's better, who's coming up. Like, you know, there's always somebody trying to outdo another person, you know what I mean?
Does Gary have any intake on making sandwiches?
Oh, yeah.
Like creating them?
Oh, yeah, no doubt, yeah.
Menu, anything in particular you come up with?
He had a lot of input on the dag, to be honest with you. Like, that was like, we always made it, you know, but we never, like, specifically made it and called it something, you know. He would come in, he would say, you know, want some of this, want some of that on there.
What's the name of this one, just so we remember for the shop?
Yeah.
That's actually the dag. It's just that you have roasted peppers instead of long hops.
Okay. That is. Just a bunch of local kids, they're about your age. They're younger, actually. And my niece was out with one of them.
And he would come in and eat them?
He would come in and get that, yeah.
Wow.
But they're tailgaters, and they call themselves Deli gang. They were like Eagles tailgaters. And one day, they literally came in, had to be 25 to 30 of them during the day. And all said, give me that sandwich at Dom Dom. Give me that sandwich at Dom Dom. And literally from that, blew up. It's our biggest sandwich by far.
Wait, so they're young kids?
They're like in their 20s, 30s.
Oh, okay,
you know,
okay.
I say that because I'm old.
No, I didn't know if they were like bikers.
No. Like my grandfather always told me, never cheat your stomach. Don't ever cheat your stomach. I mean, it's yours. Take care of it. You know what I mean? Put good stuff in it.
I like that a lot.
And he was right. So anyway, that weekend I went down the shore. I was telling my niece's boyfriend, I said, I'm going to name the sandwich after you. I said, I'm going to call it the Dominucci or something. He was like, no, you know. And we were just, you know, we were bullshitting each other, you know, just playing around. Then that whole week, it just was crazy. It was like 30 one day, 50 the next day. Like, it just blew up like insanely. So we got to call it something, I said. You know, I said, let's just call it that. They all come in and get it, because that's who was coming in and getting it. All them guys, and they called themselves the Dead Ass Gang. So we'll call it the DAG, we said. The Dead Ass Gang sandwich. And I
Now,
put that up here.
that's one of your like go-to items.
It's our biggest seller by far. By far.
Crazy.
It's not even a question.
Crazy.
It's really not even a question.
That's great.
Yeah.